Unofficial ARK is over. Arkade ambassadors rolling out. And what mods can we expect for ARK Survival Ascended? You alright kids, it's Raasclark and welcome to your regular ARK community news. Before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share around and let's get into it. So, the community crunch dropped last night, revealing not a lot. It seems the devs were pretty burnt out from last weekend. They said Shastasaurus saddle took it out of them, quite a mighty saddle at that, and they're now hard at work revealing what the Dreadnoughtus for extinction is going to look like. With a nod on top to official server saves to notify us that yes, official servers have indeed closed, and yes, you can access these server saves. Well, if you're on PC, you can simply go to this site here and download to play on single player or on your servers via FTP. But console players, if you want to play on those official servers, you will need to go to the contracted server providers for this to click and host yourself. And that was it in terms of the community crunch. Quite a stark contrast to last weekend's, of course. But the devs did respond to the backlash on this crunch by explaining they're heavy in the final phase of development for ASA. And, well, you know, providing there's no explosions, expect it to arrive at the end of the month. So they're hard at work, and we got the information that we got last weekend. Although worth noting, thanks to Dew for sending this my way, Twitch have now a category for ARK Survival Ascended. YouTube have had one for quite a while now, so creators out there will be able to select the right game when they decide to stream this. And well, a lot of creators out there will be seemingly getting this for free on day one. Spoken about a couple of weekends ago, Noise, who have been contracted to, I guess, help with the marketing of ARK Survival Ascended at launch, have launched an arcade program where they're roping in a bunch of creators in a reward system scheme. It's not quite clear how it's going to work, but we do know there's going to be a first day access to a digital Steam code for ASA and the opportunity to engage content quests to earn arcade tickets that you seem to be able to exchange for limited edition collectibles, i.e. plushies. I'm guessing maybe we'll see even more. Could we see merch finally becoming a thing as a result of this for ARK? We got all these cool things that have been offered throughout the years. It would be great to have something for the community to engage with too. Just buy. I know a lot of people out there would happily buy a pet dodo plushie if they could, but no one can do that. Weird that it's not been explored for a very long time, and maybe we might see the rebirth of ARK merch when ASA arrives. And with this initiative, I know a lot of you out there aren't creators. You could find some creators giving out codes as a result in competitions or giveaways, so just letting you know, be mindful of that. Might get yourself a free copy of ASA in the near future. And sadly for anyone that's just seeing this and wasn't aware of the news that went out a few weeks ago, Noise, who are again running it, dropped a tweet expressing how overwhelming the responses were, and as a result have had to close pre-registration and won't be accepting any new applications going forward. Again, I'm pretty sure many of you out there are sitting there thinking, why haven't we seen any ARK gameplay yet? I am right there with you, just want to see it. But the devs have been very clear time and time again not to expect any shots or trailers until right at the very end as we get closer to ASA's launch. And when that launch is the end of October, no fixed date as of yet because their ETAs suck. And we're all in agreement with that, I guess, a little. You know, don't forget Fjorda came out on time and I think Lost Island. But yeah, most maps were delayed and I guess many people are expecting a delay. I've guessed that maybe we'll see at the last Friday of the month, which will then be pushed to the Tuesday. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But so far, no ETA. But something I felt we didn't touch on enough last weekend. No, not how ARK might change with the devs trying to admittedly get that OG ARK feel and adjust as time goes on. But mods, people, because, you know, mods are coming to everybody across all platforms, consoles, including massive thing for ASA, massive things for games in general. Doesn't happen often enough, but it's happening with ARK. And well, to those that are new to this topic, what is it? Well, running through Overwolf, who have helped with World of Warcraft in the past, though I'm hearing a few concerns there. It seems we're going to have an in-game mod browser within the game that you'll be able to download these mods for. There will be free and paid options, and all using the full power of UE5 to be very versatile in what can be provided. Leading me to think, what mods are we going to see at launch or just after launch when ASA arrives? Well, turns out Up From the Depths, who's been working with Garuga on the Paleo mod, something we've shown a lot of, and quite recently the almighty Giga. Well, we can hope to expect this within the first week or two of ASA launching, at most mid-November. A first seeing any mod announcing a rough idea of date, with a heck of a lot of plans, such as more variants, mini bosses, cosmetic items, and even gave us an early look at the Evo Rex with a note they're touching up the Giga's textures with a progress pic of the Evo Mosasaur. Oh, very excited about that one. And ARK Additions, ran by Garuga 2, will find all the creatures minus the Indominus Rex coming to ASA, with the Acro getting a full TLC, Dinocherius and Velociraptor expected to release later in the year, and more sponsored dinos coming to ASA, of which I'll include details of their Discord and how to support that modder. But it got me thinking, well, who else, modder-wise, is hoping to get something out as soon as ASA is out? Now, I don't believe many, if not anyone, has access to the dev kit for ASA because, you know, don't want to get those spoilers out too soon. But a lot of people are eager to jump in it and will be able to jump in it on day one. So following that, what do we get to expect? So following a post I put out, Chaos Creator, an insane mod that allows streamers to get involved with community and you actually trigger events for them live in the game. Something I've almost nearly gone and used myself, though now waiting for ASA for it. Well, it's coming. Apparently on day one, the mod author Blitzfire911 confirmed as much. Crafting Skill Potion, a mod we use on the Monarchy servers, where you drink it and all your points get distributed into just crafting skill temporarily and then get redistributed back. Very handy thing indeed. You can expect to see that within 2 to 3 days following ASA's release. A very interesting Rex model from Rogue Creations, though this is all that I got to go on. Looks very nice though, can't wait to see more of that. The original Old Island SOTF map is planned to be ported by TeamSOTF / Toulouse, and expect to see that within 1 month of ASA's release. A planned Ophiocodon, a creature that's planned to be a mid-game keratin farmer with huge resistance, about the size of a Thyla, and a Tyrannotitan, a monolith between roughly a Karka and an Aloe, but being able to use for boss fights, both being offered by Schmitto as part of the Paleo mod. Some wonderful fantasy-based creatures such as a Bullwark, an amphibious tame focused on defending wall and land, and a rather terrifying aggressive force in water, alongside a wealth of other creatures. No complete ETA for this one just yet, but it appears they're going to try and rush this out as soon as they can. Sunkenworld, a list of very cool underwater sea creatures being custom made. Well, we're going to see many of these as close to ASA's launch as possible. A variety of undersea things with all new abilities, all new aesthetics, and breathing life into a much needed area we need for ARK and now for ASA mods for anyone. And Appalachia, the very first, I believe anyway, confirmed mod for ARK Survival Ascended, a map that's been marketed, broadcasted by the publishers themselves. Well, we got a rough ETA on that to expect around December or Jan, and a very cool looking map in its current state. Look forward to seeing its progress as time goes on, with other maps of course ready to go and ship, such as Fartal Fireman, TNI Stella that we've played recently, both mod authors have said they're going to be porting those over to ASA as soon as they possibly can. So look out for those as well. And of course, can't wait to see how this system works with this in-game browser. And I'm sure there's many, many more mods to come that we'll find out as time goes on. And this list may simply do that for you, tell you, update you as time goes on, exactly how things will be pushed maybe at the top of the list as the most popular mods around. It all remains to be seen. Will it work like Steam? We'll have to wait and see. Can't wait. Exciting times. I know you console players out there especially are looking forward to this. Mods are coming, and coming soon. Wouldn't be right if I didn't talk about this. Nooblet dropped a video yesterday regarding the CEO of Snail Games and the publisher's head using the money earnings that they've gotten from seemingly ARK to push into other ideas such as cars. And to be honest, whilst it's good to learn what Snail Games have been doing with their money, why they have seemingly got themselves in a position where they need more money, I don't know. It's not a new thing. Many investors do this all the time, pursue these wild dreams, thinking that they're going to be the next Tesla or whatever, and bring themselves under as a result, forcing them to rise back up to that point. I guess Nooblet's aim with this video was to say, you know, he spent all that money, and that's why they're now in this position of charging for ASA. I don't know, maybe. I still get the feeling that the original Unreal 5 remaster that we was gonna get of ARK is not what we got now, and it's a completely different beast altogether. It seemed to read like a simple upscale when it was free, whereas now everything is seemingly reworked. Now, of course, it's all based on seeing nothing. There's no assets, no pictures, no trailers to say, that's exactly why they've done it now. I get why it's not free. Maybe this is the reason, the cause for it. I'll let you develop your own opinions and assumptions based on that video. I'll leave a link to it in the description. Go check it out. It is informative and good to see. You know, she spending that money wisely, dudes. You crack on, son. But to end on a positive note, there was this wonderful trailer created by Cudacores, who makes all the trailers for ARK. A little tease, little glimpse maybe into the future of ARK, I don't know. All created within a rendering program. Mind-blowing. Didn't believe it for a second. I thought it was the scene in Gladiators with a hand superimposed over the top, but apparently this is all in-game. I don't believe it still. It's too good. Damn. But of course marks the end of ARK Official. It's all over, people. Many memories made. Many memories hopefully still to come. But one last memory for you SOTF players out there maybe. Whilst the SOTF servers ran for a bit longer after the official servers closed, and heard they were super popular during this period, didn't get to check them out myself. TeamSOTF, who we've done collabs with in the past, and certainly the leading charge in unofficial survival of the fittest matches, is running a tournament today at 8 PM CEST. You need to go and check them out. Go to this Discord. I'll leave a link to that in the description. I was going to host this, sadly didn't have the time to do so, but I'm going to keep a close eye, try and tune in. Really interested in how this one plays out, and a good bow out to perhaps the only SOTF that you'll see prior to ASA SOTF. And that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed this. Some mods to look forward to, right? And still no dates, still no gameplay, but a bit of hope, right? Hopefully made a bit more of a interesting news weekend for you. No disrespect, but you know. Till the next one, my name's Raasclark. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, peace out.